Welcome to the deep dive.
Oh,
Okay, so you sent over this excerpt from The Whispering Tree in Volta, Part 1, and wow, it really pulls you in right away.
it does. There's this central idea, this hook about
Mm.
a tree that listens and remembers, and maybe more.
Exactly. So for this deep dive, we're going to unpack that. Try and pull out the really unsettling bits from the story set near the Volta River where, folklore feels terrifyingly real.
Right. And what's interesting is this setup. We have this young guy, he's there doing academic research, right, for a thesis on sacred forests.
Yeah, scholarly curiosity meets deep local warnings. A real clash.
Totally. And the story hits you with it immediately. That line, they warned us never to speak near the tree. And then that voiceover, they call it the tree that listens, and it remembers everything. Sends a shiver down your spine.
It really does. And then you have the village chief's warning. It's so simple, but heavy about the big baobab by the river.
Just straight up, don't speak near it, it hears.
Yeah, no explanation, just it
Huh.
hears.
But our protagonist, he kind of brushes it off, doesn't he? Textbook academic skepticism, maybe?
Seems like it. He goes right up to the tree, the one he was warned about, and starts recording voice notes.
And actually records himself dismissing it, saying something like, this is just an old myth, there's nothing here but roots and fear.
Big mistake. Huge. Because the story doesn't wait around.
No, the consequences kick in almost immediately. That same night, his phone starts acting up.
Right, those voice notes, the ones he recorded right there, they play back,
Yeah,
backwards.
which is weird enough on its own.
Yeah.
Just unsettling. But then it gets worse.
Oh, yeah.
It ramps up. Later that night, 2:17 a.m., the note plays again. Still backwards, but
What?
there's another voice mixed in. Not his. Whispering something in you.
Okay, wait. A voice that wasn't there when he recorded?
Exactly. It whispers, "Mekpo," which they translated as, "I see you."
Wow. Okay. That's properly chilling. How does that even happen?
Oh, the implication's pretty clear, isn't it? The tree isn't just passively hearing, it's interacting. Directly.
And it gets even more personal, right? The mirror incident.
Yeah. He looks in the mirror, in his reflection. It blinks twice. But he didn't blink.
That's terrifying. That's when he realizes.
That's his turning point. The thought hits him. That tree didn't just listen, it spoke back. His whole reality starts to crack.
So it's not just listening, it's manifesting, interacting with his tech, his reflection.
Seems like it. And it keeps escalating. He starts hearing things. Footsteps in the sand when no one's there. Leaves rustling with no wind.
And then the whisper,
Yeah. The wind, or something in the wind, whispers his own name.
which ties right back to that local saying you mentioned. They say if it whispers your name, you don't leave Volta the same.
Exactly. And his regret is palpable. Just that raw thought, I should have listened. It really hammers home the cost of ignoring that ancient wisdom.
It makes you think, though, about, nature, these old beliefs. What if there's an awareness there we just don't understand?
Right. What if something like a tree can listen, can interact, can even affect your technology, your perception? What does that imply?
Yeah, what are the implications for how we see the natural world? Or even ourselves?
Yeah.
A lot.
And part one just leaves you hanging there with his final words.
What I found under the tree will haunt me forever. A total cliffhanger. We don't even know what he found yet.
It really leaves you pondering, doesn't it? In this age of information overload where everything is data and science, what if some of those really old warnings, the ones we dismiss as just myths, actually hold some kind of truth, a truth that maybe science hasn't caught up to yet? And, what's the real price for ignoring them?
Definitely something to think about. A heavy note to end on for this part.